Hi everyone, I'm Sandra. Welcome back. Thanks for sharing your opinion from my last video. I'm gonna keep going. I got a lot of positive feedback and it's wonderful. I just want to say that it's been almost 3 months since Ben's last relapse, and the reason I'm mentioning it again is that when we first started this video he was 3 months clean, and I'm noticing that he's actually better today 3 months than the last time, so that's a really good sign. Ben's talking about future things. He is actually thinking of the future, which is huge. That's one thing he never could foresee, a future. But since he has the spirit to live and he's been clean, we talk about the future. We talk about things like Ben having a place where he could accommodate his family and cook like a Christmas meal. We talk about, just doing things and maybe even getting a partner and getting married and, really wonderful future things. So that's a huge positive. It's been great. So one thing that with Ben is he loves his family, and the more he wants to see his family, the more I realize he's in a good place. So, for people that are going through addiction with a loved one, just know that there is hope. There's breath, there's hope. I say that all the time. I was just talking to Ben earlier today, and I was talking about, how he's in such a better place. There was a time when I'd look into his eyes and it would be like black, dark devil. But I knew that Ben was still there. So, yay. I'm just so happy and proud, and he's still been out of the hospital, and yay, all that great stuff. And what really helped, I think, is the harm reduction. Smoking the weed daily helps them get through the day. We still have a ways to go for complete recovery. And I mentioned that I go to counseling, and I have support groups that I'm a part of. And Ben's going to be 27 in March. 27. He's going to be 22 come March. And I say this because one thing I did learn is that his brain is still developing, and he has till 25 to really keep excelling. And we were talking about that, so I just want to share that. Yay! I just want to talk about some things that I've learned over the years since going through all this. And patience has been number one. Having the patience to talk to Ben, especially when he was full-blown addict. Keeping calm, keeping the communication open. I've learned, don't judge. I don't judge anybody. I've learned everybody has a story that we don't know about, so don't judge. I learned that those sketchy people that you see on the street, or people that are begging for money, or they aren't as blessed as maybe you are, I don't judge them. I've gotten to know a lot of those people. They're human beings. They're human beings like you and I, and they've just been down on their luck. And a lot of them don't have advocates to help them get the help that they need. I think about our health system and how broken it is. I think we've come a long way, but when it comes to mental health, we have Bell Let's Talk. Fantastic. We have people talking about it, talking about mental illness, and trying to take the stigma off, and that's fantastic. The thing that I would love to see is more support out there for people with mental health issues. It's very hard to get the help that you need. I know, because I've been Ben's advocate for many, many years, and it has not been an easy road. So I just want you to know there is help. You just have to search it out. And just now, today, we have, we didn't have online the way we do today 15 years ago when this started with Ben. So that there's a lot of resources there, and the helplines, they're really good in giving you places to go, or other phone numbers. So, and another thing with Bell Let's Talk, it's great because it gets people talking. And I find since I've been doing these videos and talking about addiction, I'm learning that more people than not almost know somebody that's going through addiction. I've spoken to a number of people, acquaintances, just people in general. I don't think we need to know who it is, but many people, whether it's through messages or in person, sharing their story with a loved one or a family member or a neighbor or someone that has addiction problems. And that's great because they feel comfortable because they know I have it out there. So I think the more we talk about it, the more other people will talk about it and see it as a disease. Like any other disease, we want them to survive. You know, you hear of people who have cancer and you support them and they become cancer survivors, which is great. And so I like to think of Ben as an addiction survivor because he has survived. He is still here. So, you know, just changing that little bit changes the perspective on things and changes the way we see things. And maybe the more we talk about it, the more we could get rid of the stigma. How great would that be? So I think that's it. Oh, another thing, actually, sorry. I was looking through some of the emails that I wrote over the years to Ben, and one of them reminded me of when he was in the hospital and we were talking about coming up with an acronym to live by. And we were talking about it today. It was Triple H. Healthy mind means you have a healthy body, which leads you to a healthy life. So I'm going to leave you with Triple H. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy life. Where there is breath, there is hope. Continue to talk about it. Talk about mental illness, talk about addiction. Let's get rid of that stigma. We've got this. And let's learn. We're here to, like I said in previous, we're here to learn and love. I will continue to learn, and I'm sending you all lots of love. Peace. Be safe, be smart, and have fun. Love, love, love.